What up guys, Fatboy R6 here, man. What is going on? And by just looking at what you see right now on the screen, you already know what time it is. So anyways, so right here what you see is it's got the plexiglass on this case, on this thermal take case. You see it says thermal take right there. And this is my setup. So before I had a CyberPower PC and I didn't like the case, so I got a buddy hooked me up with this case right here. $100 I think he spent on this case right here, and I like it more better because it's free air, so air just it can breathe better. So anyways, what you see right here is this is a graphics card. This is a Radeon HD 7770. It's okay for what I was using it for, but now that I'm going to start doing some gaming and stuff, I had to upgrade. So we're going to start off by installing the new graphics card in here and taking this one out. If you can see right here, these are my sticks of RAM. I did have 2 4s in there, so I guess I had 8. I had 2 4s in here, and now I have 2 8s in here, so a total of 16 gigabits of RAM. And it's the Corsair Vengeance Pro. A little bit faster stick, and then right here, when I first got this system, it was air cooled system, so it was just a fan sitting on top of my motherboard where the CPU's at. Now it's liquid cooled, so it's like having a radiator in your car. You know, it does the same thing. But behind this right here, behind this cooler, is an 8-core processor. So I have plenty of power, plenty of speed, plenty to do what I need to do. Down here below, so under the graphics card, is a Corsair CX650M. That's my power supply, so it's 430 watts. That's also going to get replaced because in order to run my new graphics card, I have to have 550 plus. So my new power system is a CX650M, and we're going to install that too. So the motherboard, as you can see, man, it's a big motherboard. It's the Gigabyte GA7 or 970A-D3 motherboard. It's I'm sure it's outdated, but I'm not going to change that yet. But anyways, guys, I'm going to dig into this. Once I get started on the graphics cards, the first thing I'm going to install, I will turn this camera back on and we'll get back with you, man. Alright guys, so I'm back. And you can see that all I had to do is so there's a bolt here, there's a bolt right there, there's a bolt right there, and there's a bolt right there. You take those 4 bolts off, and you get more access to it. So I can just now reach in here, do whatever I need to do, and that you don't have the plexiglass in the way. So I figured I'll show you that. It's a big plus to this case. You know, easy access to, you know, change out your parts that you want to change out. So that's a big plus for getting one of these cases. So okay, so the first thing you want to do when you're changing out your graphics card, it's held in by 2 screws. So these 2 screws right here, you just turn them. I might have to get a screwdriver, but that's what holds it in place. So let me come right back to you guys as soon as I get a screwdriver. I didn't bring no tools with me, so as soon as I get a screwdriver, man, I'll come back. We'll try to do this while holding the camera and while installing it too. So be right back. All right, guys, I'm back. Found a screwdriver. So anyways, I'm just gonna take these off like this. I don't know if y'all can see that. There's one. Let's go for the second. There's the second one. And it just comes out like that. So you just pull it out, and there you go. Just like that. And then you want to unclip. Here's the wire. You want to clip this wire right here. If I can get it. Just like that. And then down here at the bottom, you can see, I can't do it one-handed, but we'll try the best we can. So there's a little clip right here. I think. There we go. Just try not to force it. There we go. There we go. And she's out. Anybody looking for a graphics card, hit me up on Instagram, @FatboyR6. FatboyR6. Alright. Radeon HD 7770. Alright, man, I'll be right back. Alright, guys, so here I am looking at this Radeon HD 7770. And it's a little bit smaller than this monster right here. So you see that this one only has 1 fan. Here is the GeForce RTX 2060 Super, capable of putting out 4K. Man, what an upgrade. It's made by NVIDIA, so I think it's $400 or something like that. Something like that for this bad boy. And we'll get it installed. The same way you install it is the same way you took the other one out. So you just do reverse that. So I'm going to do that real quick, get it installed, and then I'll come back. Alright, guys. It's installed. Boy, that looks nice. I like the way that looks. Can't wait to see what kind of graphics I get out of this bad boy and how fast everything is. But I just wanted to point out something. See this wire right here? This is a 6-pin wire. Eight-pin. So, man, I don't know what I'm going to do. Oh, yeah, that's right. That's where that bad boy comes in. The CX650M comes with all these wires right here. So, not do I have to install this and install the power supply. I also got to do the wiring too, which it'll be pretty easy. You just gotta know where what hooks up to where and what does what. So on the back here, on the back, I don't know if you can see, but let's see here. You have a DVI that hooks right here. It's probably too dark. You probably can't see it. Yeah, there we go. DVI. And then you have a USB-C. I can't remember what these two are called. And then you have your HDMI right there. So looks like we're gonna have a little fun with this thing. This thing right here is my wireless card. So I can move this whole tower anywhere in the house and get Wi-Fi straight to it. And then you got USB 3.0, more USB up here, all kinds of stuff, man. All kinds of stuff. We about to have some fun. Yeah. Anyways, I'm gonna get back after it. All right, guys. So this is the back side of the case. It's held by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I lost the other one. Screws. So these ones aren't that tight. So we'll go ahead and take these off. Take this one off. Take this bottom one off. I'm trying to do this one-handed and still get you some footage. You know what I'm saying? Trying to do the best I can with what I got. So alright. Since the stand wants to be now, getting into the good stuff now. Here's with the cover off. So here's my Western Digital hard drive. I just had to replace this because my other hard drive went out. But I got all these wires and stuff back here. And we're gonna dig into this, man. So I'm not gonna be able to record while Jesus, fat boy, what the hell? Keep your shit clean. I'm not gonna be able to record all this stuff because I can't hold the camera and do all this stuff and mess around with it. And since this is my first time ever doing this stuff by myself, we are just gonna have to play with it, man. Looks like a rat's nest, but we'll figure it out. So what I'm probably going to do is I'm going to just try to figure this out because it's going to take me some time to figure out what I need to do and how to get this power supply out of here and all that fun stuff. And then I'll shoot the camera back on as soon as I get it all installed, man. So you guys can see what it is installed. There's a lot of people, a lot of YouTubers that do this kind of stuff that, you know, they have cameras and stuff that they can just sit down and I can't. So... and it's a pain in the butt. But anyways, this is a 2 terabyte hard drive. So plenty of space, Anyways, I'll be back. I don't know how long it's going to take me. So I'll just shoot this camera back on once I get done. Alright guys, so, whoo, man. It wasn't too bad, but man, it was still a pain in the butt. Because I told myself, for being a first time doer, and I've always told myself this because I even told my brother this one time when he was changing the spark plugs in his car. You don't pull all the wires all at the same time. So that's the thing I ran into. I told myself like earlier today, if I'm going to start this project, don't pull all the wires out all at the same time because you don't know where stuff goes. So, but I did it, but it wasn't too bad. I figured out where all the wires went, and here we are. Everything's installed. The wires here are a little bit cleaner than what they were from that. I mean, it just needs to go. But anyways, yeah, guys, man. Whew, I'm gonna show you the front. Turn this thing around. Okay, so here we go. Graphics card, power supply, everything's hooked up just like it should be. We got what we got? The 240 pin, no, 24 pin ATX cable is right here. Here's the new CPU wire. It's hooked in. What else did I hook? Oh yeah, and so the PCIe, it's hooked in to the graphics card, power supply. All I gotta do is plug it in, and hope this thing fires up like it should. So, anyways, guys, we're done. Got it fixed, got it hooked up, got it upgraded, and we're just gonna try to see what we have to do now. I know I have to install some programs to make this run. Like there's a driver for it, but we'll figure that out too. So, anyways, guys, you guys have a good one. I hope you enjoyed the video. If it helped you out and installing this, I might mess with my other computer. I have another computer I need to get done. I think I fried the motherboard on it. Not sure, or maybe the graphics card went out. So, but anyways, guys, you guys have a good one. I'll see you in the next video. Deuces.